Okay. There we go. Now you can pretzel D's again. So, welcome to day 81. I think is what I have it set as. Yeah, day 81 here on June 25th. Still during a massive heat, heat dome around where I live. It's still Safari Week, still going at that, starting at 3,400 encounters. I'm kind of kicking it off a little fast because of the fact that I'm not really going to be going that long today. Also, full on Gengar EX. Congratulations. But yeah. Hi. How are you, Koki? How are any of the lurkers if you do choose to want to talk? Since we were last streaming, we actually had 2 new followers. Well, technically 3, but we have Beeb and Beebles, which I didn't realize that they weren't following. I thought they were following like forever ago. Stopping by their place all the time. Hi, Niels. Char Char. And then the second one is Demighost Trombone. Obviously, you can see the third person is in there. However, I have the feeling they're probably a bot account. Alright, so we're going to... So what we're probably going to do today is probably just going to stick to the grass encounters since they are very fast. And we're going to go to each area for about half an hour. So this is going to be like a shorter stream of about 2 hours or so. See if all my games can handle themselves. Yeah, how are you also doing today, Niels? I need to get another fish. Why do you say that? Why do I need another fish? What did I do to require fish? The audio is coming from the bottom left game, as a heads up. Oh, that? You mean just when we get a Magikarp? I mean, I could. We'll probably do that a different day. Like on days where it's not as as little time as possible. If necessary, what I could do is like, I don't know, do... If I was to go for an hour and a half, or sorry, 2.5 hours, I could do just an entire thing of just hunting for it. So 10 sips right off the bat, huh? You guys are so mean to me. I just sat down. Alright, alright. I'll probably be a little bit scatter-minded today since got a lot on my plate for after stream. Hey, Pincer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The good old Decagon. But yeah, I mean, like, what I could do is, you know what? We are going to hunt the Magikarp today. We're going to do 3 areas in the grass, and then the last half hour will be just Magikarp. That's how it's going to work. That's what we're doing today. Since somebody wanted to come in and hit me with 5 more. Hi, Kai. How are you? You just got here? You know what you did. I was looking at the screen, you buffoon. 1, 2, I forgot to increment. 3. Oh. 5. carbonation. 15 in the span of 30 seconds. Come on. What's wrong with y'all? Look, I know there's a heat wave going on. But come on.
Just get the shiny, isn't that what you tell me?
Yeah, but see, I'm funny. You use Chat GPT to be funny, Kai. Oh god. I don't think the TTS liked that. I think it might have been a little too long.
Daddy underscore,
nope.
daddy underscore, 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 daddy underscore.
I don't know how many that was, but I'm not saying the rest of that TTS because I don't know how many it was. Thank you for the 1 bit, Koki, and thank you for the 1 bit earlier, Kai. Scam. Hey, sometimes you get scam witches, right? But you know what's not a scam? Red orbs. Get yours today. Name any shiny Pokemon that doesn't have a name at the end of the month. If you win. Hey, Ethan. How are you doing today?
You stinky.
Nuh-uh. You stinky. How are you doing today, Ethan? Welcome to my safari suffering. Hi, Kai. Char. If you don't think I can keep up with my redeems, you're dead wrong. Koki goes to work in like 2 hours. So unless he pops out of bed and joins me on stream. Actually, maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need a co-host in here. Tell me how bad at getting shinies I am. I mean, that's what happened with Kat. She said I wasn't going to get a shiny. I got a Magikarp the same day. Ethan, I'd rather pick somebody that isn't going to get me banned potentially. But also, I know them. Why is my game lagging? Nope. You gotta be quicker than that, Niels. You should have done whenever the pincer was coming on the screen. It would have freaked the guy out. You know how he likes to listen while he's at work. Nothing. Took us roughly 10 minutes, but we already hit 100 checks. Isn't it wild how fast shiny hunting is? When you don't have to like soft reset and load your game all the time. Also, who in their right mind at Nintendo decided, you know what? 8,000 odds. Isn't that your beloved? Yeah, one of these days those eyes will be blue. Sadly, I'm just trying to have anything appear shiny. At least now I'll know they're real. I'm chilling in bed. Are you watching me on your phone, Koki? Prize and 30,000 odds. Listen, I don't want to hear it, Niels. Kai has proven time and again why 30,000 odds are not scary. MacBook Air? Yeah, I'm getting viewed on an iPad. Or iPad. On an Apple product. Yeah, I gotta say, I think one of the hardest things about this week about streaming so far has been the fact that I've only been doing this. Like, this is the only thing I've been doing. It feels very weird. Cause like, this is what I did originally whenever I started with Charmander. I just only shiny hunted the Charmander. And like, I felt like I was slowly losing my sanity as it happened. That's your Litwick will never shine. Just let Kai take over your account for a little bit. It'll come in no time. He'd get in the first horde? Exactly, so just give him your account. We all know that Kai's luck is increased during insurmountable odds. He'd get 2 in 1 horde. He'd somehow get like an SOS one as well. 3 in 1 horde. If SOS is even in that game. Two in a horde is so unlucky though. It's like only the horde of 2.
Dante, just don't run away from a shiny, okay? Hee 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 hee.
Just for you, I might. To be fair, it's possible that I could have ran away from it, just wasn't paying attention. Why would you run away from a shiny, Niels? Is Litwick's shiny not obvious? Oh, you're on autopilot? Oh, okay. I mean, aside from like a handful of the Pokemon here, I don't know what their shinies look like, so I think I'll notice if they're shiny. Oh, you lurking, Kai? Have fun. Hiding behind the thin wall. That is your works monitor. I shall be here deciding which pond I want to fish in for the magic card. Alright, one thing I do have to remember is that to not get excited if I see a shiny. I need to get excited if I catch the shiny. Three Venonats? So I was going through my platinum save last night, just like looking through a bunch of like Pokemon that I have. And I found out that like I had forgotten that I participated in like the Fossil Shiny event, I think last year. So like I have a shiny Craniados that I completely forgot about. And so like I was thinking like, dude, why did I not remember the shiny Craniados? And then I remembered about the Fossil event. And then I was going through the rest of my boxes and noticed I have a shiny Gyarados, which don't know why I have that one either. I don't even remember if that one was even part of the event. But I can successfully say that I now officially have Japanese Dittos. Which means eventually when we get to Generation 4 in 40 years, we'll be able to Masuda hunt. And if anybody wants a Japanese Ditto from Platinum, I'll try to get one to you if you want one. Hi, Kai. Char char. You just like hearing me say char char, don't you? Do the char char slide. Should I add other Pokemon redeem sounds? Just gonna have like a redeem where it's like it's Guzzle just yelling in the microphone.
I love how annoyed you sound at me when I do it.
I haven't been able to like so like I remember like before Freshie was like, oh my god, you always hit the same octave, and ever since then I hit the same octave and now I forgot how I did it. I used to be able to do it the same way every time. Now I'm a sham. The Guzzler. Yeah, exactly. Like, is that what you guys want? You guys want a Guzzler redeem where I just scream into the microphone? Screaming like I'm Jacksepticeye in a horror game. That'd be wild. I'd have to like actually like warm up my vocals every time before I start stream. That voice actor must have had a fun time in the booth. I would imagine so. Could you imagine just yelling in a microphone and then being what you were voicing on the screen afterwards? I still think voice acting is a really cool profession that I wish I could get into. But my voice isn't distinct enough really for it. That's my name. Niels, was it you that sent me the Diablo image? That's so funny, man. That's so funny. Like, even whenever Devil May Cry was getting announced, Dante was never a popular name, but a dog comes out and you bet your sweet Bippy becomes super popular. I guess I just need to become a dog VTuber. Just every so often, woof, woof, and that's it. That's the entire stream. Just goes live, 3 seconds, woof, woof, goes offline. A woof redeem? No. What do you mean? Why do you need a redeem? You got like many like woofs there for free. Time to play Diablo again to get that dog and then quit playing. Look, I got you. Oh man. So in Neopets, if anybody's ever messed with that website, there is a breed of Neopet that essentially looks like a dog. And I don't remember what it is. It's like a lupus or something like that. But like I named it Lupe. And every so often I make the joke that I need to beat Lupe. Because he because the Neopets can't really, you know, die in the in that whole thing as far as I'm aware, unless they changed it. But now I must get on to Neopets to change Lupe's name to Dante. That would become a Neopet VTuber. Also recently, can I get Shiny real quick? Yeah, sure, bud. Give me just a moment. Also recently, I started playing Zelda Phantom Hourglass, and that's been super fun. I'm not very far into it, but I love the fact that it takes place right after Wind Waker. and it's been so fun. Like, I know that people complain about going back to the Ocean King's Palace several times, but like, I've been through there, and like, it's fun. I like the little idea of you having to consistently go trek through that place in order to get upgrades for your sea charts. Here, take that raffle with you real quick, by the way. Okay. I'll work on getting that shiny for you. That shiny pincer you want. Zelda is such a high bar that even the bad ones are still good. Do people really consider Phantom Hourglass to be like a bad Zelda game? Really? Like, it's not that bad. I have certainly played worse games than Phantom Hourglass. I don't even think Phantom Hourglass is the worst Zelda game I've played. Which one's the worst? Of the ones that I've played? 2. Like, sure, 2 introduces, like, Shadow Link, which is really dope. But, like, the thing about 2 is it's very obtuse on some of the things that you need to do. Some of the things that you, like the spells, are really weird on how you get them. Like, it being essentially 2D in any of the combat areas, like, just left or right. I don't know, 2 is certainly, like, don't get me wrong, 2 is not, like, a bad game. It's a hard game, but it's not, like, a bad game, but it's probably the worst Zelda game I've played. I played No Man's Sky so you can find a desert planet and we have Dune at home and name it that. Wow. It was the second game that didn't have a form for Zelda back then, which is why I'm not knocking it. Like, I know they didn't have it. They have sandworms and No Man's Sky. Oh, there you go. Hopefully it'll be on that exact planet. But, like, I'm not knocking the fact that, like, Zelda 2 was, like, you know, their second game and, like, they were trying something different. That's fine. I mean, it took more RPG inspirations and, you know, open exploration a little too far. But, like, some of the... So, in case you guys haven't noticed, I'm one of those people that doesn't like to really grind. And that game kind of promotes you to want to grind. So, like, I'm in, like, dungeons I shouldn't be being underleveled, and that's just a me problem. But like I said, it's the worst Zelda game that I've played, but it's not a bad game. It's a hard game, but not a bad game. There's some of the mechanics there need to... I wish could have been flourished out a little bit more. Alright, a sip from Ethan. Give me just one moment to get this encounter started. Alright, thank you for that, Ethan. You become parched really quickly whenever you're rambling about something. But, I mean, you gotta think that I've played Zelda 1, and I've played it original and the Master Quest version of it. So, like, I played through both sides of that. I've played and beaten fully through 1 too, with all the spells. I've played Link to the Past, I've played Oracle of Ages and Seasons, I've played DX, played Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Minish Cap. Like, it's just, I played a lot of Zelda games, so, like, I know what I like in Zelda, and Zelda 2 is not what I like in Zelda. You're predicting an Ocarina of Time remake for the 40th anniversary next year? like a full remake and not just a remaster like Ocarina of Time 3D was? Is that what you mean? Updated with new puzzles and a full remake. Okay. We need to protest Koki to force him to stop drinking energy drinks, drink pure O2 water. Pure O2 water. You hear that, Koki? Ethan wants you to drink pure oxygenated water. Oh, sorry. Was it dioxide water? You're drinking a monster right now. In bed? How much sleep have you gotten? Sleep is important for a growing boy. You got a problem with that? You're not addicted? Uh-huh. What they all say. You can stop whenever you want? No, you can't. You have a crippling gambling addiction. Good luck with the ads, by the way. Come on. There we go. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and move on to the next area. What's today's monster flavor? Vanilla. Oh, of course, there was one encounter there. Yeah, I think this is the only one that I really can't, like, sail to. Three and 4 I can sail to. No, we're still getting pincers in this area. A +1. Ah, man. Hi, Kai. Cha-cha. I'm gonna get more and more sarcastic with it. Specifically for you, bud. Specifically for you. Stop drinking water. Or sorry, stop drinking monster. Drink O2 purified water. Have an addiction with it. Ethan, please. Don't tell Koki to drink dioxide water. Koki, there's water in your monster. Water's important in life? It is.
Dante hates me. He told me in a DM that I was very stinky, a KY Pega, and that I'll never get shinies. He was wrong.
A KY Pega. I have told you all those things. Across multiple different DMs, across multiple different weeks. Multiple times, back to back. And I stand by what I said. I will double down. You ain't gonna stop me. Yeah, Kai, when are you gonna get a shiny rat? Raticate is not Ratata. Rattata. Ratat. Whoops. You did it? You did the thing? Congratulations. I don't believe you. You see, I didn't see it, therefore it didn't happen. The law of nature. As the saying goes, if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, did it really fall?
You commented on the video. This is lies and slander.
What video? I have dementia. Remember to like, comment, and favorite and subscribe on YouTube for more bullying Kai content. Yeah, it was on Nidoran's. Or, Nidorino and Nidorinos. We've had that happen quite a few times, actually, from what I've noticed. Yeah, Kangaskhan.
Come on, Koki. We need to get Grandpa Dante back to the nursing home. His dementia is acting up again.
I'm already at home. What do you mean? I'm already home. I'm in my cool AC. The UK wouldn't know what that's like. They just suffer. I don't know why I said the UK. Europe in general.
All right, old man. Let's go back home.
Thank you, Koki, for taking Kai back to his house. Ethan, you can keep drinking water if you want to. Just make sure it's, you know, H2O, not just O2. Everyone that ever drank water died. Once again, Koki, there is water in your monster. It's like, it's probably the first ingredient. I don't know how to tell you that, but it's true, buddy. It's true. By the way, did you know that it's like incredibly hard to capture a roaming legendary when they're asleep, have 1 HP, mean look, and in a Dusk Ball? Did you know that? It took like 14 of them for it to shake once. Monster Energy has water? It does. It does. It's the first ingredient. In 98% of drinks, the first ingredient's water. You know, I'll even say 99%. There's probably a handful of it that doesn't. I have no proof. I can go sift through my garbage can for a monster can. And then read you the ingredients. Is that what you want, Coke? Do you want reading ingredient stream? Monster's made out of pure energy and vitamins, so at least you're getting your vitamins. Vitamins are good for your brain. But it's caffeine, you're gonna get diabetes and need to poke your finger. Caffeine? Huh? Caffeine has nothing to do with diabetes. Also, there's sugar-free monsters. Third, blood glucose testing can be done in more ways than just pricking somebody's finger. Like, huh? At least I'm pretty sure there's no correlation between caffeine and diabetes. There's between, like, some signs of like ADHD. But is he drinking the purified version? There's purified monster? If there's a purified monster, I went in on that. The Red Bull shots, I do. They're on my social media posts. Those were insane. Koki, did you have Four Loko over in Europe? Or was that strictly like an American thing? No? Ooh, boy. Four Lokos were, they had to be taken off the market because they were an energy drink that contained alcohol. And if you know anything about upper and downer types of like brain stuff, that's a no-go. That's a very bad thing. It was insanely terrible. Ethan, you might have a problem with your digestion if Red Bull's doing that to you. Because I don't know about you, I'm getting my wings, baby. Getting my wings, baby. Yeah, Four Lokos had to be taken off the market because of the alcohol and caffeine content that was in them. They brought them back on the market. I think that they're strictly one or the other now. I don't remember. But like they were all the rage in America to the point where it was becoming a big problem. Like I'm pretty sure it was like causing like insane amounts of like heart attacks and stuff like that. But to be fair, alcohol being a downer and caffeine being an upper, oh boy. Terrible mixed reactions. Chemical reactions in your brains go burr. Make your heart go pitter-patter and not in a good way. Monster Hydro. I mean, to be fair, Koki could also drink Liquid Death. I mean, that's a pretty cool name. You don't need Monster, but you can quit anytime you want, right? It helps you guys. Alright, let's see if I can get everybody up to the same area so I can spam the button here. Hi, Ethan. Char.
Dante used to be nice until the Fire Nation attacked.
You're dang right. That's when all you dang Leos decide to start invading. Proclaiming things as the entirety of yours. All you dang Leos. Attacking in the month of August. The Fire Nation being Charmander. It all went downhill February 17th, 2024. We have officially hit 4,000 checks, by the way. 4,004 now. Still nothing. Still no shines. No shine sparks, no shinies, nothing. No miracles on 5th Street or whatever that movie's called. 21st Street, I think. You know, I'm trying to think my game's broken. Can't believe you typed out the actual intro to the full, like, Avatar The Last Airbender intro. Only the Avatar, the master of all four elements, can stop them. Man, it's almost July. Yeah, it is. When the world needed you most, he pooped to a puff of air. Like David Blaine, the magician that no one will know about for thousands of years. Your birthday's in July, Koki? Jarix is also in July, if I remember correctly. The 20th? I think... Oh god. I think it's either the 16th, the 17th, or the 18th. It's one of those three, and I have trouble remembering every year. Koki is 1 month and a day before you. Yeah, but this isn't about you, Kai. This is about Koki. I gotta bully before August gets around. I gotta bully before August comes around. But he's also bald. Something about July babies and being bald. I mean, I don't make the rules. Your cat will get you too. Yeah, I know. She's gonna make me become a July baby to become bald. Like Coke, you're like fatty, right? Kai, I know that you're smiling every time I insult you. I know you are. How dare he insult me, his kingliness? Gonna sick the entire Chimerian family army after you. That's a weed joke. Cookie works hard to maintain his monster physique. Constantly running to and from fires. I need to get an Uno. Do I not have like an Uno reverse 7TV emote? I should really add one. I wish it was like a combination of these two. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Forgot how this works. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we now have an Uno reverse card. So you might need to refresh your chat in order to use it. Pokemon don't go to school? So Pokemon Mystery Dungeon lied to me? Oh, did you know that Rotom and a Ditto make eggs incredibly fast in Platinum? I hatched like 15 eggs in like 20 minutes. I say like the new games don't get like 10 eggs in 5 seconds. Farming eggs and Violet is horrible. Why is that? Or is it Sword and Shield that's really stupid fast? Or are you just saying that, Koki, because you lost like, what, 200 eggs or something like that? Can you try to play Koki Adventures? What? Koki has his own game? I thought that was Hey You Pikachu. You have to use a sandwich and just stand there and wait for 30 minutes? Well, can't you just go do other stuff for those 30 minutes while you wait? No, you have to be in the picnic? I mean, like, can't you just put the console down and just go do something else? That's what I meant. Should do a, I was about to say collage. A collage stream? What does that even mean? With Kai and Koki and you on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. See, here's the problem. I don't own those games. No, it caps at 10 eggs, so you have to take them. So just come back every so often and hit the button to take. I mean, it does sound bad, don't get me wrong, but like... Yeah, it's horrible. I mean, personally, I would just like play a game on the side, and then every so often just hit the button. It's just a different game. Since my, I guess, office room, whatever, like everything's kind of like right beside each other. Amanda! Hi, Ethan. Sure. We'll get to 4,200, I think. We'll move on to Area 3. Check myself, huh? Alright. I, too, like to stretch. Alright, thank you. I need yoga classes. Why? You don't think my body's in sync with itself? Just doing a little stretch. Ah, almost a clean sweep of Nidoran females. You love Nidoran, male or female? Okay. I just expect you to say both, or not both. I expect you to say yes. So why don't you fish up a Nidoqueen? That's what we're missing in the fishing minigame. Oh, actually, hold on, Cookie. I don't think you're in the lead on the fishing minigame anymore. An old PC. Wow. Yeah, see, Sal's in the lead now, Cookie. You're behind by about 3,000 if you want to catch up. You love how they had to change Nidoqueen's animation in Pokemon Stadium? Yeah, very suggestive Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen awakening some kids, it's just awakening some kids. During my youthful era. I'm never gonna try and piece that together, Ethan. All I think I gather from that is that you're asking why Cookie can't wake up Pikachu to watch me. Well, for one, you know, sleep is very good for, you know, the brain and growing up. In order for Pichu to become a big, healthy Pikachu eventually, it's gonna need its sleep. Alright, let's see if I can get out of this area. Of course. Alright. Almost a clean sweep of Nidoran males this time. Why is that one so much faster? Oh, is it not this one? Oh, it is this one, okay. Alright, so area 3. Oh wait, I can go up here and get the one thing again. Get the same setup I had before. Oh, come on, Koki. You win those slots, man. You're supposed to win them, not lose them. You need some snacks right now? What kind of snacks? I had some Chef Boyardee earlier, because I'm a 5-year-old apparently. Sometimes ravioli's just fun to have in a very convenient form, guys. Ads are going to start in about 20 seconds. Ah, yes. They're chewy. So you're eating blubber nuggets. Koki, do you think you can stay for the entire stream and watch me get a Magikarp just specifically for Kai? I think Kai would appreciate it if I showed him what a shiny Magikarp looked like. Hey, it's Horus. Don't think we've heard that cry today yet. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, it is a little misleading about the message that it says. Because the message for displaying win and displaying a loss are very similar. But yeah, you don't have any red orbs right now. Actually, that reminds me. Raffle. You can't slide anything either because you don't have any red orbs. Koki, is he not listening? Nothing. At this point, I need the battle music to just consistently play. Ooh, which area will be the goated area to finally get the first shiny? Four areas in water. I guess technically speaking, the water could get the first shiny instead of any of the areas. Ooh. Alright, hold on a sec. Oh, how do you spell your name? I had to refund the points because you got 2 Kappas. Okay, I don't want you to go to work. I want you to hang out here. Oops. Did it again. You have to? But do you have to go right now? Oh, come on. There we go. Night shift? Ah, man. But we only have one more area and then the water. I won't be very long, I promise. You know how guys are about lasting very long. Got the whole Nito family. 2 minutes is a long time, okay? I don't doubt that. But you know what's even longer? Half an hour. I'm essentially doing like 300 checks each area, and then I'm like moving on to a different area. You still have like 40 minutes until you have to go. Well, that's perfect. At the rate we're going, we'll be fishing for a magic card before you leave. How long does it usually take you to drive to work? As opposed to like driving McDonald's, I guess. Like an hour? Oh, man. Takes us about the same time to get to work. Though my trip is usually shorter if the red lights want to cooperate. Oh, okay. Are you at least gonna eat before you go? Alright, fair. Alright, do you at least eat at work then? Like, do you take something with you, or do you, like, get to leave the workplace to get food? There's no way you're gonna go a 12-hour shift without eating. Might do a pit stop at McDonald's. Hi, Ethan. Cha-cha. Alright, here's another fun question for you then. What's your go-to McDonald's order? Everybody usually has something that they will almost always get when they go to McDonald's. 6 double cheeseburgers. That is a lot of double cheeseburgers. Is that for the entire night? Okay, that makes more sense. Ironically enough, 6 double cheeseburgers does not sound like a bad thing for me to get from McDonald's on my way to work, but the issue is I have food at work that the cafe staff makes. Yeah, those six burgers that of those 50 burgers you throw, 6 of them he just randomly catches. Don't forget to join the raffle, by the way. So, do you do anything to them? Do you add them in any kind of way? Kat doesn't like mustard, so anytime like she tries to get like some food from McDonald's, she always requests it without mustard. No, it's funny because she doesn't like onions, but like I'm guessing something about their dehydrated onions that she likes quite a lot. They're perfect the way they are. Aw, that's so cute. My go-to is usually a double quarter pounder and 2 McChickens with cheese. That's usually my thing. Cat always gets on to me for eating cheese in my McChickens. Like I add cheese to my chicken sandwiches at home, like my spicy chicken patties that we make in the air fryer. I add cheese to that and she doesn't complain. But yet when I get it on a McChicken, she like looks at me disgust every time, and I don't get it. Is there something about cheese on a McChicken that gives her the ick? Like, do any of you also get that ick? I don't know why she gets that egg. I mean, I get for like the fish sandwich, the filet of fish, I get it. McDonald's cheese is based, you see no problem. I mean, that's a fair point. Why would you want Koki to work at McDonald's? Just so he can have free burgers anytime? Does McDonald's give free burgers to their employees? Huh. You ever become a full-time streamer before you work there? Hey, Koki, I mean, the closer and closer or the more and more you do the one thing that you've been doing, the closer and closer that becomes a reality, right? Drink pure water? No. I don't have any in my house right now. Dems the brakes, buddy. Dems the brakes. You're trying your best to get there, honestly. I mean, you've been doing good on both the personal side of things, because I know what I'm talking about. But you've also been doing a great thing on the VTubing and streaming side of things. Your growth has been so insane to see, dude. If your growth keeps going the way that it is, you'll be a professional, like, streamer really in no time. Or full time, I should say. Koki, you know that a part of becoming a full-time streamer is also accepting all that love and growth that you're getting. Know what I mean? You gotta be able to accept it. Uh-oh. Misa's not gonna be too happy. 4 screens, 4,444 encounters. 4 different Pokemon? Misa's not going to be too happy about that one, no siree. Nor is anyone in the superstitious Japanese folk. You accept it, but you still don't understand it? What's there not to not understand? You're funny. You're a Pikachu. I should be a Peep. I've thought about it, actually. I've thought about being a Peep VTuber. It would go with my whole aesthetic. Do it. My computer's not strong enough, you know this. You bet it is. For for technically 6 games. Like 4 Pokemon games, the I almost said Microsoft. Microstream RPG and the Lurkbait fishing game all at the same time on top of a VTube model. Okay, these games are lacking. And there's nothing else happening. On top of it, who is going to rig? We'll fix it in post. Post what? Post the start screen? Post my computer exploding? But also, who's going to rig a VTube model of a Peep? Granted, there's really not much to rig, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna be like Flamey, but with Peeps. I'm have like sugar glistening off of the V2 model. Thank you, Ethan, for following. I didn't know you weren't following. I seem to be getting that a lot lately. But hi, welcome in. I know you come here for the Koki updates. You was? Then you decide you wasn't, but then you decide you wanted to be again? Alright. Ethan unfollowed you and made you so sad you almost cried. I cry every time somebody unfollows. A single tear is dropped per unfollowed follower. Hello, everyone. You shaved your beard today and made your little nephew cry because he thought it was someone else? Or because he thought you were someone else? How's everyone been? Well, I haven't shaved my beard. I'm scared what I look like without a beard. The courage to do that, Spy, is insane. Why'd you decide to do that? Oh yeah, I need to move to a different area. It's a bit hot here in the UK, and thought that would help your face cool down a bit. Interesting idea. Has it helped at all? Nice, Koki. Nice win. And there it goes. It's helped a bit, plus you felt like it was time for a shave. New week, new look sort of thing. New week, new look. Alright. Not new year, new look. New week. You must have that, like, hair growth formula that they have in, like, the GTA games. Nah, I'd be terrified to shave my beard. Like, I don't know. I feel it because like I've had my beard. Like I think I've been clean shaven once in the past 13 years. Maybe longer. Hi, Ethan. Sure. It's been a very long time since I was ever clean shaven. I've shaved the beard, like, you know, trimmed it and stuff like that, but like shaved it? Oh, Taurus is back. Bro, what is going on? Why am I getting like no shinies, man? Doing TM. He's sorry for being mean, Koki. Do you accept this apology? Like I'm hosting Mori. For the people who get that one. Get that reference. Alright, there'll be an ad in about 10 minutes. There's something message show up. I should really just say when that's going on. Now hug each other. That shows you really mean it. Yeah, see, there you go. And no one missed, no one slipped. Big hugs all around. I think that deserves a raffle. A raffle. I don't know why I say raffle like that. Like I'm saying wrestling. Raffle. Dodo has an executes. Execute. Egg. It's an extraordinarily cute egg. Alright, 3 birds in a bowl. Is Dodo a flying normal, or is it just normal? It's a dual type, right? Yes, Ethan? Oh, what? Fringes of my mind are slowly unfurling. As the famous Korn song once said, I'm coming undone. Irate, I'm coming undone. Too late. Oh wow, 2 of the rare spawns. What was once so strong is now so delicate. Sip? Oh, 2 sips? Oh, you're 3 sips? Oh man, now you're just being 4 sips. Alright, now you just pushed your luck. Alright. 1. 2. 3. And 4. Koki already used all his. Each person gets 5. Koki used his way earlier whenever Kyle's also spamming his. Alright, so I think I've had, what, 20 hydrates today, I believe? You guys still haven't hit the limit, you know? You just need a measly 5. You just need a measly 10 people to hit the cap on the hydrate redeem. Imagine having a limit. I know it's only 50 sips. But I'll never get to that point. No one's ever going to redeem 50 sips on me. I'll never be that popular. Come on, 10 people watching at the same time hitting hydrate or sippy sip 5 times each for 500 points? Please. 10 per person? No, that seems a little too free. With how much you spam it already? I don't know. If I gave it 10 per person, I might have to pull like I might have to put like a minute cooldown on it or something, you know? I think you wouldn't be able to spam it as efficiently. Yeah, what's up, Ethan? and that force isn't either. Right? Wow, a lot of rare spawns on this screen right now. I didn't do anything, Ethan. I don't want to hear it. I did nothing wrong. I am perfect. I am innocent. I'm an angel. Amanda! Hi, Niels. Char. See, Niels understands. I'm a perfect little angel. And I deserve no slander. By the way, Koki, question. You were like, yeah, you should totally do it. You should totally become a VTuber of some kind. Whether it be a peep one or not. I don't even think... What's it called? Vroid Studio? Is that what it's called? I don't even think that you could make a VTuber like that, could you? One conform to the shape of a peep. VTube Studio. What am I thinking of then? Have I seen your shape? I mean, fair. But a peep is like a ditto. You know? A peep is just a yellow ditto. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant. Ooh. Don't forget to join the raffle. You don't know how that works? Oh, okay. I didn't see that at first. I mean, even as like as a peep, what would I like? I could probably like make redeems to like interact with a peep, but how would that work? What peep redeems would even be usable? It doesn't make sense to feed a peep. I guess throw sugar at it. Sugar? Or I know something like vacuum, like vacuum me up or something. Just throw me into a vacuum, my microphone gets all distorted. Yeah, I heard. What's going on? Oh boy. Huh. But Koki, that's not a peep. That's a bird. That's not a peep. What do I look like, Arya? I don't want to infringe on her territory as a bird. There's so many more on Etsy. I mean, fair. Though I don't know how much I really want to be a nondescript bird. Though I also don't think Etsy's going to have just prime real estate peep VTube action, you know what I mean? $4,700 encounters and still not a single shiny. No wonder people thought these things were myths. Like, when I can't even see one? Wild. Oh, well. Screw all of them, hit you with rocks. I find it funny that the mechanic for this, right, is that they flee. That's their whole gimmick. They can flee. But you can either just throw a ball to try and catch them. Bait that makes them potentially stay, even though they can still flee. But makes it harder to catch, and a rock. Makes them more likely to flee, but easier to catch? What? Safari's own mechanic is silly. I wish every game had the little... Just catch them. I just wish that each of the games had the weird, like, bug where you could get, like, a negative on their flee chances, so you could just keep throwing the Safari Wall stuff, like, at them. But I think that's only in the first game. Like, the first generation, the original. Just catch them? I would love to. But you see, here's the thing. None of them are shiny. Listen, if you want chaotic energy, I can give you chaotic energy. I get that I done this to myself. I didn't increment. I get that I did this to myself by doing a Shiny Living Dex challenge, but like, come on. Not only did I do a Shiny Living Dex challenge, I'm doing it in a very, very stupid way. Who else can you say is dumb enough to do it this way? Also, question. Rocks make sense, right? Rocks make sense where I'm getting them. Just pulling them off the ground and chucking. Where am I getting bait? Delete a shiny, redeem when? Probably when I make it to Scarlet and Violet. AKA when I'm dead. In game. Funny enough, I do have a redeem already set up to re-hunt shinies. That would essentially be the same thing as that. But I don't have it enabled because otherwise I don't think I would... I literally do not think I would ever leave Gen 1. It was like one of my ideas for... I'm in Gen 3 already. I'm gonna... Alright. I can't hunt in OG Gen 1. You know this. Like the only game I can't shiny hunt. But yeah, I legitimately think I would never leave. Like, Gen 1, because by the time I got a shiny, somebody else could literally just redeem, hey, that shiny you just caught doesn't count. I know that's what would happen. You would never do that? I'm not saying you would or wouldn't. I'm just saying that other people absolutely would. So we started at 3,400, right? That means we'll have 1,400 checks here coming up in just a moment. This feels like... I don't know, Scrap. This feels like I've been targeted. To not have shinies. You know what I mean? Like, why am I not allowed to have shinies? What did I do? At least I got the fish. You are correct. I'm about to go for another one. Alright, cool. Everyone actually got out. Alright. Back to area 1, where we're going to fish down here. We're gonna fish on the water because it's different music. Alright, now I gotta make sure I select the right rod for each of them. Avert your eyes, chat. I'm about to whip out my rod. Alright, so I need the old rod for both. So, you and... Wow, no one, huh? And here's where all the Pokemon, like, all the Pokemon encounters we've been having are going to come to a very, very steep drop-off. The surfing music is so good, Pokey. I absolutely agree. Come on, get a nibble. You know what, we're just... Hello? Are there no Pokemon on this tile? Same Psyduck, that's how I felt spinning my controller around that way. Is there a, like, a thing here I can be leaned against? Alright, good. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Can't believe Kai said to get out of the pond. He just doesn't want me to get another shiny. Okay, again, I'll line back up again. There we go. So now I have a place to rotate properly. Hey, Sal. You came in at a weird time. I have about half an hour at the most before I'm going to end today. Today's going to be a shorter day. But we're going to try and get another Magikarp. One, because I've already hunted in the other 4 areas. Why do I sound like a robot? What do you mean, why do I sound like a robot? No one else has said anything. I don't? Well, I mean, that's a relief, but like, what do you mean? Seems like a Sal problem? Okay. I sound like a robot to you? Are you listening to me through headphones or earbuds or something? Reconnect them. Yeah, I've already hunted the other 4 areas, so I figured why not try to go for a Magikarp to make fun of Kai. Even though apparently he says that Magikarp isn't... Or to get out of the river because apparently Magikarp's not in the Spirit Safari Week. Even though I'm hunting in the exact same way. Silly goose. All Pokemon in the Safari Zone count. Alright, Koki, thank you for stopping by, and please drive safe to work. Enjoy your 6 double cheeseburgers from McDonald's. Birder? Alright, that's good. I think I'm probably going to go to either the 2-hour mark for recording, or I'm going to get to 5,000. I think I'll probably wrap up there. Given how slow the fishing is, it's kind of a toss-up on which one will actually happen first. Two, 3. So how are you two doing today, Sal? Been a quick morning? Been a long morning? What's going on? You're playing with Turtle? Today's Wednesday. I thought he'd be at work. Or does he just happen to have today off for some reason? Building on new base. But like I said, I thought he was supposed to be working today. You mean like a new base in Valheim? Specifically the throne. Oh, don't catch the Magikarp. He's working in about an hour. Oh, okay. So he's just killing time, essentially. Gotcha. Oh, right, I forgot. Magikarp, the fishing stuff's supposed to be every 25, not every 50. Because of how long it can take sometimes. Wooloo. Wow, once again, nothing on this tile, huh? What is happening? Why is nothing appearing from this tile? Something. Jesus. I don't like when that happens. Why is it so long? I just want to fish up Magikarps, man. I want to be the fisherman that's sitting on the beach with 6 Magikarps in his team. Hey, Kabuto! We still need Ammonite. I guess the more important question is, why is it the one that I'm trying to, like, have the audio on is the one that doesn't want to fish anything up? Alright, cool. Alright, have another raffle, by the way. Once again, I forgot that it's over 25, not 50. Now it's the exact opposite. Now the other 3 are not going to get a fish, are they? How's my day been so far? All right. I mean, pretty standard affair. I woke up at like 7 or 6:30 in the morning, so I'm tired, but that's kind of good because I need to sleep for work. But yeah, the reason why today's going to be a little bit shorter is just due to the fact that I need to do some stuff around the house before I go to work. And like, I genuinely just enjoy streaming and hanging out and vibing. But yeah. You woke up at 3 from a nightmare? What was going on in there, if you can remember? Did you dream journal it? Sometimes it's important to dream journal this stuff. Fair enough. 1, 2, 3. Nope. 1, 2. That's up to you. You don't have to if you don't want to. Was Fire Reds. Fire Reds was Psyduck, I think? Yeah. Alright, Fire Red Psyduck and Leaf Green is Slowpoke. I just gotta remember which one's which. I just like knowing about dreams and stuff like that because usually it speaks to like subconscious stuff that's going on. Bruh. What is with one of these games not having any encounters? In the grass it's fine, but why is the water so weird? Sometimes they won't have like any sea one, sometimes they won't have like a fishing one for like a long time. Like, why? That's one thing I do want to know. I'm curious if like each dot is like a different like check if a Pokemon is landed or not. It is kind of cool though that I can fish up the game specific ones with the Super Rod. You know, Sal, Kat was talking about the fact that, you know, she still wanted to name the... Because, like, obviously you got to the Magikarp Burst. She was talking about still naming the Magikarp after, like, one of those, like, fish cracker things from Japan. I think she was still trying to convince you, but I don't think she's been trying to recently. Also, you're going to have an ad in about 10 or so minutes. Which I think will... Actually, I'm probably just going to postpone that because I'll probably end before I get to that point. Come on. Not even a nibble. Alright, I heard that you sent it. Unless that wasn't you. It was just Discord pinging for fun. You're Leaf Green, so it should be a Slowpoke. Yeah, okay. It was you? Alright, cool. My gamer intuitions are tingling. It's kind of long. Oh, you sent me a twit longer? Alright, gotcha. Have a line. Alright, cool. They all actually happen relatively quickly. Alright, this will be for 4,900 encounters with still no shiny. If they don't appear in the two screens. Alright. Alright. It's gonna be 4,900 if it doesn't hit on that top left screen. Of course. Alright. Looking at a bona fide 4,900 absolute banger here of being shiny-less. I'll make sure to read it afterwards, Sal. Obviously, I don't think you want me to read on stream, otherwise you would have sat here.
Of course, he.
I'm gonna read the message afterwards, and I'll reply on Discord. I don't think that you wanted me to read it on here for obvious reasons. Also, Kai, this is why I'm hunting the Magikarp. Just for you, buddy. Thank you for the 1 bit. Okay. We'll fish up this way. Alright, well, if I fish this way. Alright, cool. Nothing. Oh, actually, I had a different ping for something else. What else went off? Oh, did you just... Oh, okay. Oh, that's a good thing to note. Oh, then all 3 hooked. Of course they did. The moment I wasn't looking, where I could have gone fast about it. Wait, why did those 2 not do it as well? Nice. Alright. Come on. Come on. I know there's a golden carp in these here rivers. Rivers of waters. Down in them deeps. Sal's partially lurking. I say partially. He's playing Valheim with one of our friends. Plus it partially. Because he'll probably still look at it from time to time. Also, whenever I say things. You found a desert plant, but only flying creatures appear there, so no worm. It could just be a flying sandworm. You ever consider that? What about that? Yeah, you didn't consider that one, did you? Hook, hook. Everyone's hooked. I mean, 8 minutes to do 64 checks? I don't know. If they all properly hook and quickly, then maybe. Don't forget to join the raffle. Who's in the lead right now, actually? Points. I mean, so far, Kai, you're the one in the lead, so you're the one with everything to lose. Good, good. They call you the goat? I thought you were the Kai. The Kai Pega of all Pega kind. Get it? Kind. K-Y-N-D. I'm hilarious. I'll be here not tomorrow or the day after. But maybe the day after that. I don't know. That's what I was talking about. Sometimes they want to show, sometimes they don't.
Oh brother, this guy stinks.
It's because I'm fishing for Magikarp, that's why. No other reason. Don't look into that. Just totally not a tuna sandwich in my fishing tackle box. There. No, brother. Why does the fishing sometimes take forever? Or in this case, the surfing. Oh, whoops. Oh, great. Now they're all out of whack. The two bottom games are one space over from the ones on the right, or from the ones on the top, which are one space to the right. You're building a chicken coop? I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought you said you're building a chicken soup at first. I need to speed this up, so... I guess we'll hunt for, Slowpoke and Psyduck. For the last little bit. Thankfully, I know what Psyduck looks like. Psyduck is blue. So Psyducks will be quite obvious. I think Slowpoke is, what, just more pink? I think? Oh, right. Bruh. Oh, here we go. Here we go again, with one of them just not giving me a Pokemon. There has to be some kind of like weird difference between the algorithms determining if you encounter a Pokemon on the river, or like on water, compared to like in the grass. It's like even doing the spinning method, it still takes forever to find a Pokemon, and yet in the grass it's easy peasy. But yet whenever you're surfing across like the huge swaths of water like towards Cinnabar Island, it, like you get like a Pokemon like every other like tile. It's wild. Alright, second to last raffle. Of the day. You have a dream journal app that posts them anonymously? Oh, like the nightmares or dreams that you have? Have people said anything about the one that you posted today, I guess? Not yet. Ah. Well, it'll come. Alright. 12 more encounters. And we will be officially Shinyless, I guess, for another day. For the third day of Safari Week. I mean, it'd probably help if I just streamed longer. But I can't today. I mean, you would think that 3 to 4 hours would be enough, right? To at least have a shiny appear. Across 5,000 encounters. But apparently asking for a Pokemon to spawn in general is too much to ask. Alright, we'll do the fishing thing again for, let me move up one for everyone. I want everyone to be facing a different direction whenever I fish. You'll face this way. Get them all up. Let's see here. There's some positioning of the characters. Get you up, over, get you up. Alright, no one encountered anything. And everyone. Alright, so you're the only one without one. Oh, what's my... What is my select button? I don't remember what my select button is for, keyboard. Alright, so now everyone has one. They're all fighting the fish. Alright, so... Top left, looping around, and we'll end with the one with the audio. So our first check for Magikarp. Nada. Second. Nada. Third. Nada, and the one with audio? Nada. 5,000 Pokemon, and not one of them has been shiny. What is this? The Safari Week is supposed to be the week of people getting shinies, and then they're like just appearing in general. I don't even get the chance to miss out on failing a shiny. I can't even see one. So with that, I'll be wrapping up today's shiny hunt excursion of the Safari Week. I think the next one we'll probably do, maybe will be on Saturday, which I haven't streamed on a Saturday for a while now, but it'll probably just be more Safari Week stuff. But that, bruh, why? We got 1,600 checks today. To be fair, I kind of like speed ran and like encounters and stuff like that. So if I get the calculator, let me see how many in the hole we are so far. Oh man, I gotta open up that YouTube video again. Hold on. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'll just do my outro for YouTube right now. But with that, YouTube, is all I can say about that. But thank you all for coming on Vigil to Ad Memento Mori. Have a go on YouTube, and I'll see you in the next one, which should be another Safari Week video. With that, have a good one.